Hey y'all, so this is my 11-month update on HRT. This is kind of the first video I'm filming for this channel, so we'll see how it goes. And see if this even gets posted. I'm not really sure. Um, but I kind of wanted to start doing this because it seemed like a good way to pass the time. Um, at this point, uh, I'll kind of go over like some updates of I am trans and transitioning from male to female, and I'm going to start voice training at some point in the not so distant future, so my voice doesn't sound quite so guy-like. Um, uh, and what else? Going by Ilinia on all my online things, because that's my Twitch streaming handle, as well as other ways so I can keep kind of my online presence a little separated from my day-to-day presence. And so yeah, I guess I should probably get into it and stop rambling as much. But I've been on HRT for 11 months. It's kind of April right now. Started in May, like it was kind of what was it? It was like end of April or beginning of May of 2021. And then before that, I had tried going on HRT once before and then detransitioned. So this is kind of a year or kind of 11 months ish, kind of not. But we're gonna take it. Um, Things kind of that and you notice, or I notice, is it's kind of getting more difficult to pass as male, just in generally in day-to-day life. If you can't see behind me, you can see my wall of, oh, maybe I can adjust the camera a little bit so you can see, wall of flannels and button-ups to hide certain chest development areas, which are coming along happily, and I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Um, and so I guess that leads into body changes of things I've seen the past couple months, or like definitely um, very like kind of subtle changes of the first 9 months ish. Um, and then once you get into the 11th month mark, ninth, 10th month, 11th month mark, the last third basically of the year, that's when I kind of started seeing a lot of changes start happening. Like everything else was very subtle. Like I was very boxy before then, and like my skin was kind of softening in those early months, but now it's like much softer. I'll kind of go through lines. So softer skin, definitely fat redistribution. I'll stand up and kind of show like I have some semblance of hips, so we take it. My shoulders have slimmed down a little bit, which I really appreciate. Um, and yeah, all that kind of good stuff, the things that you kind of expect to happen after being on HRT for 11 months, which is super great. I'm super into it. Um, yeah, just the normal things. As of right now, I am going to like figure out like I'm not out really at work or kind of any of that situation. And so I'm still very much mass presenting in day-to-day life and only out as a trans femme to a few of my like close friends. And so we'll kind of see how that goes and see what happens. Yeah. Also, I don't really plan on ever going into dosages that I'm on because I think those are very important to kind of vary from person to person. Um, and I don't want, like, it's one of those things of, like, you shouldn't base your dosage off other people's dosages because doctors are, like, it's important to make sure you find a set that's healthy for you first and foremost. Yeah. And what else? Uh, for any of you burgeoning trans femmes out there, or I guess trans anyone out there, I kind of use Planned Parenthood. Hopefully, they're still around after all the kind of craziness that's happening goes down. But they're a very nice kind of informed consent kind of model instead of the gatekeeping model that can sometimes be there in general practitioner stuff. So yeah, here, I'll stand up really fast just so you can kind of see um, my silhouette. Uh, these jeans are a little loose. I'm in my basically relaxed outfit because I didn't really want to do too much today, but like you can see, this is pulled in a lot, um, and like I'm not wearing really anything. This is kind of just like all me. I'm just kind of wearing like a supportive kind of bralette right now. And yeah, like hips just a little bit. These pants do like outline that a lot, even though they're kind of a little baggy and a little relaxed. But yeah, let's see. I'm only like 5 minutes, so I guess I can ramble a little bit. I don't know. Since it's the first video on my channel, I play music in my off time. I play video games in my off time. I stream on Twitch a little bit. Um, and so, yeah, we're just rocking the whole beginning internet, hopefully future personality. Um, Other things about HRT, I guess, of if you can't tell, it does not change facial hair. So at some point, I'm going to look for laser hair removal because you can see I have a nice mustache still. It kind of sucks. It's the thing that probably bothers me the most, and I will look to get it zapped off at some point in the not so distant future. Definitely. Yeah, and I have some under my chin, but it's very thin because that once that started coming in was when my brain panicked and I had to hop on HRT the first time. So, it is what it is. Obviously, like hair growth has happened some. It's currently up. I have to run to work in a little bit, so I'll show it to y'all next video. But that's kind of a what's the phrase? That's kind of I wear my hair up when I'm mask presenting. Sorry, and I always try to just um, layer up a little bit. Obviously, I don't wear these jeans out and about, but I have like a compressing sports bra and really baggy shirts and pants, and kind of do that day to day. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it will be fine and lots of good things. Uh, Obviously, it will be fine. I go to work all the time. I teach music in my off time as well. Not in my off time, that's my main job. So I play video games in my off time, and I teach music for my main job, as well as like I'm basically a glorified secretary, which is, sometimes fun, sometimes stressful. But all in all, I'm in a good place and doing all that stuff. So yeah. Uh, oh, other things I have noticed. My fingers have shrunk a bit, which is super exciting. Because like for a while there, they were like very thick. Testosterone kind of does thicken your fingers a little bit, and so estrogen definitely like helps my hands kind of thin down a little bit to look even like just slightly more feminine, which I really appreciate. Um, and yeah, so all good things, and it is what it is. We're having a good time. We're out here vibing. So, thanks y'all for sitting through the first of what I hope will be many videos on this channel. This one was a bit of a mess, so I'll take notes next time and kind of be more organized. Most definitely. And then I am kind of planning on like starting the whole social transition thing and not the hidden in closet but still on HRT transition thing. So I'm sure there will be voice updates to follow, um, and all that kind of good stuff. But for right now, that was just kind of body changes, kind of a quick introduction. Um, and yeah, so I think it'll be a good time. Have a good day and stay safe, y'all. Bye.